Hello and welcome back to another video on Heliopsychology with me, Dr. Anani Kelly. Today we're looking at light, circadian rhythms, and the psychological effects of those things, plus the recent solar activity. You may hear my grandson playing in the background. My daughter, son-in-law, and grandchild do live with me. So just shine it on if you do. Moving on. To recap, it's all about energy, and I've gone through this in the previous videos. Solar activity via light, electromagnetic impulses, and geomagnetic storms affect the suprachiasmatic nucleus, affect our human electromagnetic field through endogenous ferromagnetic particles. They do influence our brainwave patterns and heart rate variability, and our mind and bodies respond to external electromagnetic fluctuations. Today's focus is light. So today we did have a long duration, it's still ongoing as a matter of fact, X2 solar flare from active region 4341. Active region is just another term for sunspot. It was Earth direct, Earth facing. Is there a CME incoming? We don't know yet. How do you feel? I can tell you right off the bat that I have trigeminal neuralgia from multiple sclerosis, and my trigeminal pain has been really elevated. In fact, most of my pain right now is centered around my forehead, around my eyes, and my eyes hurt. I have not been outside today, but my eyes feel like they're getting a lot more light than they should be getting. And because they are, my window is open and I do have natural sunlight coming in. And this particular solar flare has lasted for at least 4 hours. So again, long duration event. And this is what it looks like. You can see in the GOES X-ray flux here that it began around 1800 UTC. In Pacific time, that's around 10 a.m. I am in Northern California, so I'm also going to convert these times to Pacific time. And still ongoing right now, just a little bit past 2200 hours is when I took this screenshot, and 2200 hours is 2 p.m. Pacific time. Now, here's an image of the sun using AIA 94, that's 94 angstroms, and that shows how bright that flare is. And again, I took this screenshot at 2114 UTC as it was still ongoing. So it wasn't when the flare first happened, it was after the peak. So you can see that there's this constant stream of extra light, of extra UV light that is coming in. Now, if you were to wear eclipse glasses and look at the sun, what you would see is a sun resembling this, the flattened disk. And when you see the sun looking like this, you wouldn't think that there would be more light coming in because you have these dark cores for the sunspots. But when you're looking at it filtered, you can see how those sunspots do emanate more light than the overall surface of the sun, which is why we're talking about light right now. During solar maximums, when there's more sunspots, you have more light in the sky. You have more light entering your retina. You have more light touching your skin. So we're going to be looking at light and circadian rhythm, light and mood. Again, if you want to look at the real-time images of the sun, you can go to the SDO page, or you can Google search SDO, the sun now. So I have some papers. I'm not going to go through every paper. I'm just going to show you some brief research about light, circadian rhythm, light, and psychological well-being. So this first one is how might circadian rhythms control mood. This is in Biological Psychiatry, published in 2013 by Dr. McClung. You can find all the papers that I'm going to share with you through Google Scholar if you would like to read them in depth. So this looks at how circadian rhythm influences your moods via a healthy circadian rhythm or via disruptions to your circadian rhythm. This next paper, this one was published in a foreign journal, Somnology, and the original, I believe, is in German or Swedish. I'm not sure, but it's the effects of light on human circadian rhythm, sleep, and mood. So you can look up that one too to get an idea of how light is affecting your circadian rhythm and mood. This next one, effect of ultraviolet light on mood, depressive disorders, and well-being, also talks about how light, especially UV light, affects depression and well-being. Indeed, when a person has seasonal affective disorder, one of the primary methods of helping seasonal affective disorder is full spectrum lighting, which includes UV light. So this looks at UV light and its effects on mood and how it elevates mood. Excuse me. This paper here, How Does Light Regulate Mood and Behavioral State, is very fascinating. Let's see. I don't remember where this one was. I'm not seeing it where it was. Oh, Clocks and Sleep. This was published in Clocks and Sleep in 2019. Now, this paper does actually have an interesting little segment I do want to read right in here. The spectral composition of light, as well as the duration of exposure, could have various and even opposing effects on one's mood and behavioral state. While there is growing evidence from both mice and human studies that light stimuli can influence mood and behavioral state, we still do not know what light features are salient to these systems. So we do know that the light and the duration of exposure to light is affecting our mood and our behaviors. And when we have these solar flares, that's a huge increase in solar irradiance or light and brightness. And that brightness is changing our mood and behavior, even though we may not be cognizant of it. And it certainly is affecting our biological states. And the studies for heliobiology, there's hundreds of them online. If you would like some of those studies, you can feel free to contact me and I will be happy to share some with you. Or you can leave a comment in the comments section and ask, are there uh, papers about solar flares, geomagnetism, and pain? And certainly I can find you those papers. And this one is kind of interesting. Now, this one is paywalled, so if you go to Google Scholar, you'll only see part of the paper, not all of it. Does solar activity affect human happiness? And this was published in Statistical Mechanics and Its Applications, volumes 493, March 2018. And this used sunspots and Twitter posts to gauge happiness vis-a-vis sunspot numbers. Very fascinating paper. I encourage everyone to read it. Up next. So as I said in my last video, I am hoping to create an app that will allow users to track their well-being, their dreams, alongside space weather variables. In order to get it up to the public, I do need to upgrade, and I can't afford that right now. My family has taken some hard financial hits over the past few months, and I am not monetized. So if you would like to donate to get those apps out to the public, or at least one of the apps, that would be great. And I'm going to show you how they look so far. So this first one, I'm not really caring for, only because no matter what I do, no matter what input I give the app, it's still not giving me the correct solar data. I mean, everything else I kind of like, but the solar data, not working. This is the other one I'm working on. And this one gives the correct solar data, real-time solar data. It also provides a multi-factor correlational analysis to the inputs you put in. So you can put in your mood. If you see on the left-hand side there, you can put in your mood, the type of dream you had, how long you slept, what was your quality of sleep. It also has a history function, so you can go back to points in history, 30 days only, and put in that data, and it will do that multi-factor correlation analysis alongside space weather variables. So again, future videos will include the hows and whys of heliopsychology, how to read the sun, discussions of relevant research, updates on solar activity, and answering questions from viewers. Again, I am not monetized. If you would like to see more videos like this one, please like, subscribe, comment. If you would like to collaborate on a research project about space weather and psychology or space weather and biology, contact me through YouTube's messaging service or my personal email, dr_helio@mail.com. If you would like to support my channel or help me upgrade my app, as well as my research, please donate via Venmo, Dr_Helio. Again, I'm not monetized. It does take a while to get there. Thank you for watching, and more videos will be coming soon. And as always, have a great day.